Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name's Jonathan, I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews, and today's video is going to be my 2021 luxury SLG collection, so let's get into it. So before I get started with today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every Friday on men's fashion, luxury content, all things unboxings. So if you like that kind of content and you want to see more, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see what my 2021 luxury SLG collection is like, then keep on watching. So full disclaimer, I have a lot of SLGs. I probably am really way too obsessed with them. I think I have about 25 of them in my collection. So this video might be a little bit long, so grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's go. So I'm going to break this up into a couple sections just because I want to have some sort of organization. I'm going to show you my Airpod case first, and then I'm going to move into like my key pouches and card holders. And then I'm going to go and show you my wallet or pocket organizers. And then I'm going to go into my belts. And then last but not least, I'm going to go into my larger toiletry pouches. So let's get started. So the first item that I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be my Burberry AirPods case. This is in the e-canvas material. I absolutely love this guy, and it is like my daily user, and it still looks brand spanking new. This is still available on the Burberry website. I believe it is 270 Canadian dollars before taxes. So I highly recommend. I use this as like a little belt charm or like a little bag charm whenever I don't have any belts on or a belt loop. So I definitely highly recommend, and it just currently holds my keys in it. So I highly recommend you getting yourself an AirPod case. For me, I don't, like I said, don't upgrade my AirPods quite often. So I've had this for about 2-3 years. Whenever the first generation AirPod came out, I honestly can't remember. But I absolutely love it, and this has held up pretty well. And I do use this every single day. So I highly recommend. The next items is going to be my key pouches. So I do have them in the 3 prints. I do have the Damier Azure one, but my sister currently has it and I haven't received it back. So I am probably going to need to buy another one. I'm just debating it just because these did have a recent price increase. I believe these are now on the website for 315 Canadian dollars each. So just a little bit after tax, it'll be around $355 if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if I really want to purchase anymore just because I don't necessarily have a lot of Azure pieces, and I never actually used my Azure key pouch, so that's why I let my sister use it, but I just never got it back. So yeah, I do have these in the monogram prints as well as the Damier Graphite and then the Damier Ebene. So I absolutely love these. These are a really great piece if you want to start your Louis Vuitton collection. They're very versatile. They can hold your cards, they can hold your coins. You can use these as bag charms. There's just so many different ways that you can use these pieces. So I highly recommend if you want to find something or you want to see how the brand is going to work in your lifestyle. Definitely recommend. I also do have a longer key pouch. This actually did come in the Damier Graphite as well as the Damier Ebene. The reason why I didn't actually end up picking up the Damier Ebene one is because it had a silver chain on it, and I didn't really like the look of the silver with the Damier Ebene canvas, so that's why I just got the Damier Graphite. One thing that I do love about this key pouch is it is a little bit larger and it opens up fully compared to the traditional key pouch. So for this one, I really just house my home keys in here. So this is absolutely really great. I love this piece. It is discontinued now, and I do believe I paid around 260 Canadian dollars at the time. This was honestly only available for like, I want to say like a year or two, and then they discontinued it. I'm not honestly sure why, but I absolutely love this, and I actually prefer this one over the traditional key pouches. So definitely this will never be leaving my collection. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I also have this longer key pouch. And then I am currently using my Mont Blanc card holder. I was gifted this for Christmas. If you haven't seen my Christmas, what I got for Christmas 2020 edition, I will leave a link up here. But I absolutely love it. I'm currently using it to hold all of my gift cards in it. This is in the pebbled leather material. and I actually don't know how much this costs just because I was gifted it and I never asked. But that's okay. A gift is a gift in my opinion. You don't necessarily need to know the price point. It's just a thought that counts for me. So I absolutely love this. I was actually honestly debating starting a Mont Blanc collection and seeing how they would work in my lifestyle. So I'm pretty happy that I was gifted this. And this is in the pebbled leather. So if you know me in real life, you know that I hate the look of worn leather and how it gets all wrinkly. So the fact that this already has like a pebbled material already on it, it definitely gives me a little bit more carefree compared to like a lambskin leather or a cowskin one where it's completely smooth and very easy to scratch. So I definitely love that this was in the pebbled leather. So the next items that I'm going to be showing you are going to be my pocket organizers. So I do have the trifecta in the pocket organizers. I do have it in the LV by Nigo pocket organizer in the giant Ebene, as well as I do have the LV by MBA collab in the monogram. And then I do have my Damier Graphite one. I absolutely love these pocket organizers. To be honest, this one was the hardest one for me to get. I actually did have to go for a personal shopper to find this for me, and it did pay a little bit above retail. I did do an unboxing video of this and I explained how I was able to obtain it, so I will leave a link up here. But the other two I did purchase from the boutique themselves. I honestly don't use these two as of yet just because they're fairly new in my collection and I just haven't had the need to use them right now. I do use my Graphite one on a daily basis, and this has honestly held up so well. I could do a wear and tear video of this if you like. Just let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, absolutely love pocket organizers, hoping to expand my collection on these pocket organizers and get more limited editions. Highly recommend. They fit in a lot of my smaller bags and they're just really useful in my opinion. And I really am obsessed with these back slots, to be honest. It is really convenient to use your predominant card there. So highly recommend the pocket organizers. Oh, I forgot to mention the price. Both of the Nigo and the MBA pocket organizers cost me 505 Canadian dollars before tax, and the regular Damier Graphite one was about 435 Canadian dollars before tax. So just after tax, it'll be close to about $600 or a little bit over 500 for the Graphite. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. The next item that I do have is going to be my Monogram Eclipse coin pouch. So the reason why I picked up this one is because I purchased this in the beginning of 2020, I want to say, and I was hoping to start to use more cash and be a little bit more conscious about my spending, just because when you put a lot of things on credit card, you just kind of forget about it. But if you stick to like a cash budget, that way once your cash is gone, you don't have anything else to spend. So I purchased this. Once COVID hit, I was like, okay, nobody's really using cash anymore, so I was hoping that my key fob was going to fit in here, and so that way I can just put my key fob in here and not have to worry about how where it is. This will just stay in my bag. But my key fob actually doesn't fit just because it is way too bulky, and my car is one of those cars that you don't need to actually put the key in to start. It's just keyless entry, keyless starting. So that's why I have it on my Airpod case, because I just keep it on my belt loop at all times, because I know I'll never leave without my keys if it's always attached to me. But yeah, so I'm actually not using this currently, and I'm debating on what I can use this for, just because I still don't carry cash with me, and especially because we're still in a lockdown, still in a pandemic. Nobody's really using cash anymore. Everybody's using cards or e-transfers or all that kind of like e-payments kind of thing. So this just currently sits in my shelf. This does retail, I believe, for 365 Canadian dollars. Another reason why I like this is because I really wanted a Monogram Eclipse piece, and it's kind of helped me to stay away from being traditional, where everybody wants to get the round coin purse by Louis Vuitton. I wanted to be a little bit different and get this guy, as well as it does open up all the way, and it does have an accordion style, which I do like, so that way your change doesn't fall out. And it does also have one little slip pocket here that you can put a credit card in if you chose to do so. But yeah, I just thought that everybody always rocks the round coin purse, so I wanted to be a little bit different and get this guy. So the next item that I'm going to share with you is going to be my 6 keyring holder in the Damier Ebene. I absolutely love this guy. I use this honestly every single day. It houses my work keys as well as my work tokens as well as my Metro Pass. I just use this and I just put this in and out of my bags. I did have a Damier Graphite one of this, but I ended up returning it just because I didn't think I needed 2 of them at the time. And so I absolutely love this. And if I ever do need to get this repaired, I feel as though that's what I'm going to lean towards instead of purchasing a new one, just because this has held up pretty well and I don't anticipate it going awry. So I'm just going to get this repaired if need be. Realistically, the only thing that's wrong with it is the glazing, and there's like minimal wear with the these little wing flaps. So it didn't really warrant me to purchase a new one in my opinion, but I highly recommend this. This has definitely gotten the wear per use out of it. I think I've had this for like 3 or 4 years now, and I highly recommend you picking up the 6 keyring holder. If anything, I'll probably pick up the 4 keyring holder just so that way I can have the set. But I have made this rule in 2021 that if I want to purchase any more SLGs, I won't go above the 30 mark. So if I do go above the 30, I will have to sell 1 piece in order to make way for the new one. But that's just another rule because I don't think necessarily that you need 30 SLGs. I'm just a huge hoarder and I want everything. But yeah, definitely the 6 keyring holder is a must in your collection. So the next items that I'm going to share with you are my designer belts. I do have 3 of them in my collection, 2 of them from Louis Vuitton and 1 of them from Burberry. So the one from Burberry is going to be the traditional Haymark check one with the plaque as the belt buckle, and it has a black leather on the interior. Absolutely love this belt. I feel as though it really works well in my style. This one, I believe I did pick up for 250 Canadian dollars if I can recall. I'll try to link it on the website. I don't think this is actually available anymore. And then my other 2 Louis Vuitton belts, they are actually the same style, just different prints. So I did feature this on my last year's collection. It is the Damier Ebene Initials belt, as well as I do have the Damier Graphite one as well. I did purchase these for, I believe, 565 Canadian dollars. They're actually no longer available on the website. Louis Vuitton has moved towards like a reversible belt option. So they have a similar style, but it's not the exact same one. These buckles actually don't remove from the belt and you can only wear them on the one way. But now they're moving towards like interchangeably using the belt buckles so that way it could be removable and that way you can use both sides of the belt. Honestly, use this belt every single day when I go to the office for work. I feel as though a black belt is a staple in any man's collection because it does help them dress up and dress down. You can wear this with jeans, you can wear this with work trousers. Like there's just so many different ways. I actually haven't really used my brown one as much. I bought this for my best friend's wedding because I had brown shoes for my outfit, so I needed a brown belt to match. Definitely want to get more wear per use out of this. I just find it a little bit harder to style brown belts because I don't necessarily have a lot of brown shoes in my collection. So this one I feel as though I should start wearing a little bit more, but I definitely have gotten the wear per use out of this. And I feel as though belts, especially designer belts, are a staple in any man's collection because it just helps elevate your look even more. But yeah, these are the 3 belts that I do have in my collection. So the next items that I'm going to be sharing with you are going to be my designer wallets. This is probably the category that really did jumpstart my whole obsession with luxury brands or just SLGs in general. I purchased my very first Coach wallet, I think at the age of 17, I want to say. And then after that, I just had this like urge and this fix to purchase more. So I believe I did purchase that one on my birthday and it was a Coach wallet. And then after a short period after, I got into this whole luxury realm and then I purchased my very first Gucci wallet. So it did come in the box like so. And this wallet, I'm telling you, I wore this out like there's no tomorrow. And so the wallet is looks like this. It is in the old Gucci canvas and it did have a little strap there to hold it in place. But this wallet, honestly, I did not treat it really well. I did not realize that this kind of material was going to be really hard wearing. And as you can see, like where the wallet bends, it does show the majority sign of the wear. But I do keep this in my collection and I'm kind of sad that I actually sold my Coach wallet because in hindsight, I probably should have kept it because it has more sentimental value than you can think. And then I started to dabble into the realm of Louis Vuitton. And let me tell you, that was a really huge, scary slope because now I'm like obsessed and I can't stop collecting. So my very first Louis Vuitton wallet, as I've mentioned before, and probably in my last year's collection video, I went with my mom to New York City and we were shopping together, and then I wanted to stop by the Louis Vuitton boutique at the Macy's, and I had saved up for like a year or so to be able to purchase this wallet because this wallet was substantially more expensive than the Gucci one that I had purchased. And I did purchase the Gucci one secondhand, and so this was my very first luxury wallet that I purchased brand new from the boutique. And that is going to be the Louis Vuitton multiple wallet in the Damier Graphite. And I did get it hot stamped with my initials. I honestly don't use this one anymore just because it just holds so much sentimental value that I really don't want to ruin it. I really only bring this out on very, very special occasions when I have a hand pocket that doesn't fit my longer wallets, because I am really used to using longer wallets now. Aside from right now during quarantine, I use my pocket organizer, but that's besides the point. Before the whole pandemic situation happened, I did use my longer wallets. So this was my very first Louis Vuitton wallet, and like I mentioned, I did get a hot stamp with my initials because at the time I was like, oh my god, they can personalize it, and so why not get my JK initials on there. And then the next wallet that I did buy was going to be my Louis Vuitton Zippy Macassar wallet. Absolutely love this wallet because it was my first monogram wallet. I wasn't wholly into the whole monogram trend just because I thought it was too flashy, and I thought the Damier Graphite was really classy. And then I got this guy and I just fell in love. One thing that I really did like about it is it opens up a full 180. There's none of the accordion style where it can restrict you from opening and closing it. So that's one thing that I really did love about this wallet, is that it did open up all the way. And then after I purchased this wallet, I just needed to get a Damier Graphite wallet. So then I purchased this one. This one is actually discontinued. It is the VASCO wallet, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually think that, sorry, I didn't mention prices. This one was 720 Canadian dollars plus tax. This one, I believe, was 990 Canadian dollars plus tax. And then my multiple wallet at the time was, I want to say, like 450 Canadian dollars plus tax. This one was purchased like 10 years ago, I want to say, because I have been collecting for the Louis Vuitton for that long. But yeah, their current price on these are probably a lot more expensive, but that's why you should always invest now. And this wallet was discontinued shortly after it was launched. I believe it was only in the boutique for about a year or so, similar to the large key pouch that I have. So I don't think you can actually get this size traditional wallet anymore. And one thing that I do like about these wallets is that they do have the zipper closure. That's why I don't have a Brazza wallet in my collection, just because it just has an open flap and I don't feel as secure not having my contents like closed by a zipper. So that's why I tend to stick to the long wallets with the zipper closures, and I absolutely love this one. I don't necessarily use it as much anymore right now because we are in a pandemic, but this is definitely like my going out wallet. If I'm going to like a club or if I'm going out to a bar with friends, I definitely carry this one because it is a little bit more compact compared to my Macassar one. Just to give you like a small size reference, it is a little bit shorter, but it seems as though it's the same width. I just find that this one fits a little bit better in my pockets compared to this one, because every time I put this in my back pockets, my friends always say, Jonathan, your wallet's falling out of your pants, like put it in your bag or something. But sometimes it's just a force of habit for me to put these in my back pocket. But yeah, these are my current wallets that I have in my collection. Sticking to the realm of wallets, but not necessarily a wallet, I do also have the passport cover in the Damier Graphite. I absolutely love this guy. I don't use it as much right now because we are staying home, but every time I go traveling, this is definitely my go-to. Love bringing this, love keeping this in my bags, as well as I did purchase the Agenda cover, which it does have my refill in it. I did feature this on a couple of videos recently. You can use this as a smaller Brazza wallet, which is something that I do love because it does have the slits on the side and a couple card slots. So if you wanted to use this as a wallet, you definitely can. I can do a video on how to convert this into a Brazza wallet if that's something that you're interested in. But yeah, definitely love this agenda refill. I have started to use it and it just works really well in my lifestyle. I love having these small agendas compared to the sticks, the agenda with the rings in it. I feel as though this one won't wear as much just because I've seen a lot of videos where the agendas with the rings on it tend to like crack a little bit easier or just damage a lot quicker. And I feel as though this one is just a small bifold. So I feel as though it'll be a little bit less hard wearing compared to the other one. So that's why I went with this guy, as well as it can fit into my Palm Springs mini. So definitely this is why I love to use this one. I think the Agenda PM can fit in my Palm Springs mini, but again, I was more concerned with like the wear and tear compared to this. But yeah, this is all of the wallets that I currently have in my collection. So last but not least, we're going to move into my pouches, and what luxury SLG collection is not complete without your mini pochettes. So I do have them in all 3 prints. I did do a recent unboxing of all of these on my channel. I'm not going to show my doubles just because I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to show you one of each right now. But yeah, I do have it in the monogram print, which honestly my recent acquisition. My first one was gonna have to be my mini pochette in the Damier Azure, which was actually, fun fact, my very first unboxing on my channel. And then my second acquisition was the Damier Ebene. But the Damier Ebene, if you know from watching my videos, is honestly my absolute favorite just because of the whole red interior. But yeah, I'm so happy that I have these in my collection because honestly, these are probably like one of the staples to have in any luxury collection or SLG collection. So I just needed to get one of each print. So I'm very, very happy and very fortunate that I was able to acquire all 3 of these. And I do highly, highly recommend. I put these a lot of time in my Palm Springs mini, especially the monogram one, just because I like to be matchy-matchy now. And the other ones I just use, I know I use the Damier Ebene one as a mini bag sometimes. And have honestly yet to use the Damier Azure just because I am scared to death of color transfer. So right now I honestly haven't used this at all. It just sits in my closet, but you have to have all 3. So yeah, these are my mini pochettes. And then where the mini pochette is, you definitely have to have the pochette accessoire. So I did feature this on my luxury handbag video, which I will leave a link up to here if you haven't watched that video. But I'm also going to include this in my SLG collection video just because I can use it as both. This can be a catch-all in any of your bags just because of how big it is. And it does fit the mini pochette, so if you wanted to have a pouch within a pouch, you can definitely do that. Or you can also use it as a handbag. So that's why I'm including it in this video. So honestly, once my sales associate offered this to me, I definitely just had to buy it just because the mini pochette and the pochette accessoire are probably like one of the hardest items to get. And I just wanted to have this in my collection just for the sake of having it. I actually haven't used this yet just because I have so many SLGs that I like to rotate between. And I just haven't had the chance to do so. Like I also mentioned, I'm still waiting for my strap. It's been so delayed. I don't know why it's taking so long. But I'm hoping that it comes soon so that way I can check whether or not I want to use this as a crossbody or if it's definitely going to just be a catch-all in my bags. I'm thinking about using this as a catch-all in my sack of doors just because it won't fit in the Palm Springs mini, obviously, and my other mini bags, but definitely will fit in the sack of doors. But yeah, definitely I have to show you my pochette accessoire as part of this collection. Okay, and last but not least, my toiletry pouches and toiletry bag. So I do have them in the size 15, as well as the toiletry pouch 19. And then I do have the toiletry bag 25. So let me show you what I use these for. I use this currently to hold my lip balm, contact lenses, hand sanitizer, and those little small knickknacks in my Palm Springs mini right now. Just because I have a lot of liquids in here. So I haven't actually used this yet. I use this as a catch-all sometimes just to hold like my card holder and my other like non-liquid catch-alls. And this holds my liquid catch-alls. And then I use my toiletry pouch 19 as a little clutch. Or when I have to make a trip down to the office, I do put a lot of my like electronics in here. So I put my MacBook charger in here, I put my iPhone charger in here, and all those like charging cables. I find it's a really good use to house all of your like electronics and smaller items. And then I actually use my toiletry bag to house all of my toiletries. So this one is actually used for its intended purposes. I do have all my toiletries in here, and I use it as my travel bag whenever I do like a weekend getaway, or whenever I do like a vacation trip. This is definitely my go-to. I really do want to get the Toiletry Pouch 26 to complete my whole collection of toiletry bags, because that's the only one that I'm missing for the sizes that they do offer. I don't necessarily need the larger one with the double zip, just because I have this one. But the Toiletry Pouch 26, I am thinking about using it as a larger clutch compared to the Toiletry Pouch 19, because it would hold a lot more. When I put my MacBook chargers and stuff in here, like it gets full and there's not really much room for much else. As well as with my new phone, it does fit inside here, but it does take up a lot of space. So I want to have the Toiletry Pouch 26 because it is a little bit bigger, and I feel as though I can use it to carry more, like my keys, my wallet, all that other stuff. So yeah, this is my pouches, and I'm so happy that I was able to acquire both the Toiletry Pouch 15 and the 19 all in 1 year. I know a lot of people like wait so long to get these, and these did recently get a price increase. Oh, I forgot to mention. So the prices of the mini pochettes, they are currently retailing in Canada for 515 Canadian dollars each, as well as the pochette accessoire, I believe, is 1,030 Canadian dollars. The Toiletry Pouch 15, I believe, is 535 Canadian dollars. And the Toiletry Pouch 19 is going to run you 595 Canadian dollars. And then the toiletry bag, I believe it didn't get subjected to the price increase, so I still think that it is about 800 Canadian dollars. I will leave a link, or I will leave the prices of all of these items that are currently available in the video or in the description box below, so that way you know what's currently accurate. I'm just going off of memory for some of these. But yeah, that concludes my pouches. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave a link up to here if you want to see my 2021 luxury handbag collection, as well as another video over here that you might enjoy. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate the support. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.